We are trading SLB to play the strength in oil, and we're playing Citigroup to play the strength in banks. As I talked about in my video from yesterday, I did call these trades out right around the VWAP when they were retesting, as I'm watching the oil index and the banking index for added confirmation. This is the oil index that we're watching for added confirmation, and this is the banking index that we're watching for added confirmation on the Citigroup trade. Right now, oil is continuing to maintain its strength. We had a big rally overnight. It's still up a 1.5%, and it's holding this strength. A little bit of accumulation even coming in on this under the VWAP. A tight TTM squeeze on the negative momentum. Very tight. It looks like it's about to pop back over to the positive momentum just under the VWAP here. So this trade continues to look good. I'm just gonna take a look at SLBs continue to break out. I would add to this position at this point, but I think I'll just wait for a pullback to add a bigger position to that. So we did close out the Citigroup position right around this 73.30, just because I identified that as kind of a larger support, and with the VWAP right here, we could break down pretty significantly if we do break down, and if we don't break down, then I will look to re-add to this position. But until that can show me a little more strength, it's not really worth risking the profits that we made on it today. That being said, we do have SLB, which is about to break out, it looks like, along with the XOP. The XOP is sort of going in tandem, or at least is a sort of an indicator at this point. SLB is actually outperforming pretty significantly, but I think that's because we have really nice accumulation on oil right now, and it looks like it's about to rip over the VWAP, and I think that this trade is about to get even better. So right now up about 37% on this. It is breaking out as we speak. Let's go. Let's go. I missed the breakout on the video. It's alright. Nice breakout on oil. Now watching what happens with SLB here. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm gonna add to SLB right now. Just add it a little bit here before this breaks out. Overall today, the market is looking very strong. That doesn't really mean much until we get over this 364 resistance that I talked about in my video from yesterday. The broader market is reaching kind of a threshold very important threshold that I talked about in my pre-market research. 65, 357. Here's where I'm being pretty wary of a QQQ correction. Let's just pull Qs up here on this side. Okay, wait. Never mind, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong chart here. I was looking at a 1 minute on my indexes, so it's not correct. But they're actually still looking for that correction. Okay. I'm actually going to start a small position. Let's go! Let's go! SLB, baby. Woo! Let's go, baby! Yes! Oh, let's go. Alright, so now I've closed 2/3 of SLB. Made about $3.5 grand on that trade. And closing because of this reversal candle that we're seeing coming in on the 3 minute. If I zoom out, go to the 5, still have that same reversal candle on there. And we also have a movement on XOP, which I don't like. This move down to the EMA. Now, it probably, honestly, with the strength on this thing, it's probably going to bounce off that and SLB is going to go flying. But I don't really want to take the chance, so I closed 2/3 of that, letting 1/3 of my position ride. And I'm just going to go ahead and stop looking at XOP now, because SLB is kind of moving on its own, regardless of what XOP does. If XOP continues to break out, this will continue as well, most likely. Don't really need to look at it right now. I want to focus on QQQ because this is another trade that I called out, and I want to make sure that I'm maximizing for both myself and the community. And so I will continue to hold the 1/3 of my SLB. Continuing to watch Citigroup as well. This time we have closed both the QQQ puts and the SLB calls. Seeing quite a bit of strength in Microsoft and other FANG big tech stocks today, so not really gonna be playing that too long. I was profitable on all of my trades today though, and so SLB went from $55 to $100 a contract, about a 82% gain. Making sure we cut the losers early. Let the winners ride. And what happens when we cut the losers early, like these QQQ puts and the C contracts actually were winners, but ended up giving back quite a bit of the profit on those C contracts. So I classified it as a loser because I should have taken my profits early. But regardless, I still was profitable on all 3 of the trades today, despite despite the trade not necessarily working out in my favor. I was able to enter in at asymmetric levels that allowed me to better judge the direction, and able to close out the contracts for profit before anything flipped against me. And that's that's the beauty of trading asymmetric setups, is you can get in at a really nice level and have the stock move with you and just collect profits on a nice little micro scalp if things don't go the way you want it to necessarily. And so that's really the beauty of it. So yeah, QQQ is starting to break down here, but needs to break past the 362 for me to be really interested in taking a position. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video here just because I think those are 2 pretty solid trades. If you have any questions on those, do give me, leave a comment below. Like this video if you enjoyed the content, if you got value from it. Go ahead and share the video on social media or with your friends, good friends, acquaintances that trade. If you think they can find value from this. Also, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I do post weekly updates like the one I posted yesterday. You should be able to see that in the top right corner. And make sure to turn the alert bell on as well, because these are timely updates. I did signal basically I actually signaled all 3 of my trades that I took today in my watch list yesterday. So make sure to watch those videos. They're very, very valuable. Anyway, without further ado, I will talk to you guys soon. Make sure to send me a DM on the Discord if you're in the community, or leave a comment and we can get a conversation going and get you in the right direction to become an even better trader. So without further ado, have a good rest of your day, you guys, and happy trading.